A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing to start this game. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
3rd and long for him here. That one complete to Pitts. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. It's an option right that begins this drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets knocked.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready? 19, 18, Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Get it.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready?
This one's caught. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll, full speed from the start.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Achane again. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Give him 8 on that one, and it's going to be 1st down Miami.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Run, run, run.
Achane on the toss right. And he's caught after a game of about 2. Play made there by Clark Phillips. Offensive line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Baker now from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Gets this one to Waller. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down carry for Achane. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
We've set it down from 37. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. We've set it down from 37.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80. Lions.
Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. That was a Foxy Melifonwu there to make the play.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
Ready.
Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Design quarterback run here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Okay, ready.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger. Viking 18.
In the red zone on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
On the ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here's a design run. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll pass it this time. He's got it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Here we go.
Robinson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready. Count.
Line up the design keeper. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here comes Malik Washington. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. At the 20. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70, 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready?
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he drives that butt backward on a gain of 4.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
70 Lions.
They're going to try and throw it here. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself We're trying to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 Rangers. Here we go. Cougar 19. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
He's going to throw it. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. He lofts it deep right side. What a dive! I think he caught it! One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Hurry! Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And the shotgun will give it to Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, alert! What's that?
Throwing from the gun here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a pickup of 26. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. Hey, smash Broncos. '79 Broncos.
Working on first down. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Working inside the red zone. Guess who picks as another? And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
On the jump.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
19 target. Come on, come on. Set. 70 lying. Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dolphins 14.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
20.
First down throw here, Mayfield. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Looking to throw. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Point it, God.
Second half begins with a run by A-Chan. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third and long, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins.
Formation for the Dolphins.
They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
19 Tigers. 18 Pioneers. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Kings! Hey, alert! Watch one!
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Toward the right finds Waddle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, you're just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
King. Up. Regular. Point it right. Start.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all.
Jason Sanders.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
60 by 19 tight.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Flush down out to his left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
18, Dragon 60, Panther 11.
Now looking to throw. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Warriors 60 Maverick. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. 19 Tiger. Cup 19. 18 Pioneer.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All set to go now from the 35.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
I got to get my props. Cops come and try to snatch
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Design quarterback run here. And all he can get is 1 yard. Land that right into the defensive front.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Okay, ready?
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Mustang 19. 7-5-2. 19 tight. Nice crackle 80. Dragon 60. Steady.
Looking to throw here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one complete to Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 3rd quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Gonzalez now for the extra point. He connects on the point after. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 28. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Big game downfield. And the big play is finally put to an end.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Playing with H-Chan here out of the gun. He's got to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
180! Point it right, point it right, point up, Johnson! Hey, alert, alert! Hey, alert 33!
Baker now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Kings!
Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
To him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
18 Rodley. Panther 60. 19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cub 19. Cub 19. Scoop.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. This one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Rolling into enemy territory. Kicks away from one. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready? Viking 18.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go now.
Running left is Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Ready.
So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw this one. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Tight. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Let go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. A lot of pressure on this kick for Zane Gonzalez. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Baker. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. He's trying to go deep again. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow...
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Mustard! Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all these on my true first, no dribble. These always talking pillar, thing like scissor, like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in his song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little chick for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.